Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie, and this video is going to be all about hands-on learning. Hey guys, real quick, I want to tell you about my new curriculum. It's Hero as a Character, and it is a character-based curriculum that you can use during morning time, tea time, or bedtime. It seamlessly blends science, nature studies, heroes, history, and character traits and skills that you want your kids to learn. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, head over to my website. It's downhomewithlemonpie.com and check it out for yourself. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie. Like I said, this is about hands-on learning. These are toys and games and things that your kids are gonna love and that my kiddos love. They're perfect for just like learning times, but also for like morning time when you need the kids to be busy with something, or when you're working with big kids and you need the little ones to be occupied on something else, something like that. So most of these things are for about third grade and down to like preschool age. But honestly, my big kids still enjoy a lot of these things too. And some of them we have had in our home for years. And then some of them are brand spanking new this school year. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to show you guys is one I'm really excited about. I just got it this year, and it is this wooden letter number sorter set. I did not pay hardly anything for this. I got it, it's by Kugum, and I will link it below. You just got this off of Amazon. I'm sure it's just some sort of reproduction or something of another more expensive toy. I don't know, but I didn't pay much for it, and so it was perfect for my price range. But when you open it up, it's got this little board, and then it's got all these little pieces, okay? And they're nice and hard, and then it has like the little book. It does go backwards because of course it's probably from China. So you'll have to kind of work with it there. But it teaches the kids, they can learn how to make all of the ABCs, and then here on the back it's got numbers that they can make with these little pieces. So I love this kind of stuff. I actually, years ago when my girls were little bitty, I printed off a set of little pieces like this, but they were just cardstock and not near as durable. And we just used that, and they would build the letters, and that is perfectly fine if that works better for your budget. But when I saw this and it wasn't hardly anything at all, I wanted to snag it for my kindergartner this year, because I have 2 more coming behind him, and then 1 more that'll be born soon, and she'll be, or he will be, coming up behind him too. So I have several more kids that are going to get to benefit. Okay guys, the next thing that I got, I want to share with you guys, is this 100 board. Let me have it turned the right way. This is a wooden 100 board. It's actually smaller than I intended it to be, but I think that's going to be okay because it's going to be perfect for their little hands. It is just, again, with a 100 board, we have just used like a printed off cardstock piece of paper that had the numbers 1 to 100, right? But this one takes it kind of 1 level up. Okay, so when your little one is learning about the numbers, I can't tilt it too much because these are all individually little cut little pieces there, and the edges are raised so they can't, you know, they can't fall off the sides, but if I hold it up they will. And then the back, I'm gonna have a hard time to show it to you, but you can kind of see the back is a grid shape, so they can put them in the order so they can see where they go. Just perfect for learning numbers and number order, just all kinds of things. It does come with the little sheet, so you can place that on your board so that they can just put them right on the matching number, especially when they're just starting out. Anyway, I love this, and again, I got this on Amazon. I'll link it below. I will link as many of these as I can below, and I didn't pay hardly anything for it, so I knew it would be a great find. So that is the little wooden number board. There are some of these that are really expensive. Some of those manufacturers that make those are very proud of their products, but I just got this little cheap one. It's small and it does the job, so I was happy with that. Okay, the next thing is a magnet board. I've wanted a magnet board for years, but I always thought they were kind of pricey. And then a friend of mine locally happened to be selling one, and I snatched it up as fast as I could. And this is one of those things my big kids cannot get enough of. So it's like this, those little balls go in and out, and they are magnets. And then you have your little pin here, and they can write like their name or draw pictures or whatever. So anyway, that's kind of how it works. The kids love this. I'm hoping it will be a fun activity. Just kind of, you know, we may do something fun with it with education, but it may just be kind of a pass the time, keep you busy activity too. Okay guys, this is a brand new one. It has been recommended to me for years, but again, I just never took the plunge and actually purchased it. It is part of the My Father's World curriculum, I think in the preschool level, but it used to be part of the kindergarten program years ago before they redid it. And that is this Lauri puzzle, okay? That's L-A-U-R-I, and it actually has like a little case there that it's in, okay? And I didn't know until I started researching it what the point of this puzzle was. So years ago, I just never purchased it. I was like, well, we have lots of other puzzles. We don't need another puzzle. So I didn't purchase it, but I did some research to figure out why is this included in the curriculums? Why would I need this? And I found out that this actually helps the kids start to differentiate between some of the letters like B and D, the ones that look really similar, P and Q, those kinds of things. So I did grab this. All of my children have at one time or another flip-flopped those kinds of letters, and I thought, well, then we need this puzzle too. So grabbed it up. I love the Lauri puzzles, by the way. They're like this crepe. We have a couple others. I'll show you a couple others that we have, but you can get them. The Lauri brand is great, but we also have gotten some just like from Dollar Tree. So this is one that I've snagged just from Dollar Tree. It is the same kind of puzzle, and I just keep it in this baggie so we don't lose the pieces. But I love this puzzle. And again, we only paid $1 for it, and the kids can put the letters where they go. I had another puzzle where they put the letters in, and I didn't like the shapes of the letters. Some of them were kind of rounded where they shouldn't be rounded. I didn't like that. I got rid of that puzzle, and now this is the only alphabet puzzle I have in my home. So, but I love it. The kids like it too. I don't know, something about when they are little, they love those texture puzzles. So there you go. I did pick this up a couple years back. I store it in a little baggie. This is another part of one of the Lauri sets. I will link it for you guys. But it is these little puzzles. It's got string where they can lace them, and then it has the little shapes. Again, the little crepe puzzles. This comes in, I think it's called the primer pack, but I will link it below so if you want to snag this for your own home. But again, it's perfect to just throw in your bag. And if you're going somewhere like to a doctor's office or somewhere where they have to wait for a while and you need them to be busy and quiet, it's perfect for that. It doesn't have any sound to it, so it's perfect for that. And the kids can do all kinds of things. They can lace it all up, they can do all the puzzles, whatever. Okay guys, another thing that we added this school year, brand new this school year, I'm so excited about this, is this little Melissa and Doug. I say little, it's huge, right? It's a Melissa and Doug magnetic pattern block set. I wanted this. It comes with the board, so they already have a magnet board to do them on. I wanted this because I love the magnetic pieces, the pattern blocks, but also there are places online, I'll try to link them, where you can just print off printables of a magnetic or of pattern shapes that they can just make. And then what you do, I'm like giving away all my secrets. You get one of these trays from Dollar Tree, you put the little printout right there, and then you can use the magnetic pattern blocks on top of here. Like, you could use it on this board too, but I have twins and then I have a kindergartner, so we need more than just one board. But you can put them on here, and then they can make the shapes on the little printout, okay, where it would have the picture. I will link those if you are wanting those, but they are perfect. My kids have all loved those kinds of things. And I have a million of these that we just use because they're so perfect for that. So I wanted to snag this. I liked that it came with an extra board we could use. And it has all these different pattern blocks. You can see there's a whole bunch here in the back. So they can do all the things. Okay, jumping off of that same idea, we go to makinglearningfun.com and you can print off little papers like these, okay? They are the same idea, but they use, oops, that one goes that way. They use these little magnetic magnets, I guess. They're all these little circles. Let me show you the whole bag. I just keep them in a baggie. And technically, they are supposed to put them together, like with the color that is there. So like this would be a big blue, medium blue, tiny blue, okay? And that's how they're supposed to do them, but it really doesn't matter. You just do them like this, and they are so simple and inexpensive. And the kids love this kind of stuff. I will say that these magnet sets, I bought a new set for our collection this year because we did not have enough. But I want to say that we already had maybe 2 sets of magnets, and then I bought a third, but we may have had 3 and I may have bought a 4th. So you're gonna need several sets to be able to do them. But it's totally cost effective if you are planning to use it with multiple children in the future, because it's just a small amount now and then you use it for years. Okay guys, a friend of mine gave us this actually. What a huge steal. I couldn't believe she just gave this to us because I have wanted something like this for years. And it is again by Lori. It's the Tall Stacker Pegs building set. I've been wanting the pegs for so long and I never got them. Just excited about that. So we are adding this brand new to our, of course it's used, but it's brand new to us, and it's going to be added to our collection of hands-on learning. You can do a lot of things with these, a lot of fine motor skill things, a lot of matching things, building things, all kinds of stuff. So I'm excited for that one. I always wanted to get this particular set, so I went ahead and grabbed it this school year, brand new to our home. And it's from Learning Resources. There's a couple different brands. They're all fairly similar, but it has the letters. This one just has the lowercase letters, which is okay with me, but they do have some with capital letters if you prefer that. And I just grabbed this off of Amazon. Again, I will link it for you guys. And then I went to Tuesday Morning. Love Tuesday Morning. Always find the best deals there. And they have a ton of stuff, guys, if you look for homeschool or for educational purposes. And this was the exact stamp pad that I had wanted on Amazon, but it was half the price. So I have to kind of share that with you guys. I will link it through Amazon, but check other places, guys, because you can find stuff like this at other places. I paid $5. And I want to say on Amazon it was 10, but I loved this because it's the rainbow pad. I had this one before, but it's kind of mixed because we've had it for several years, so a fresh new one is perfect. Okay guys, a couple more hands-on fun things. This is one that we've had for a few years. It's the Wiki Stick set. I will link it, like I said. And this one is numbers and counting, but I believe there's several different kinds you can get. There's letters, different ones. And I love this set. I've shown it to you in another video, so it's kind of a classic, I guess, because I've already shared it with you once before, but I will share it with you again. You've got these little cards. I think I might need to laminate them. I should probably. Oh, I had it upside down, sorry. It has these little cards, and then you have these little sticks that stick to the card, and they use them to make the shapes. And they can even make the shapes look around the edges. It is so cool. I may need to upgrade my Wiki Sticks, but these are the ones I have. They're just these little, like, moldable sticks, I guess. And they're all stuck together, but they're slightly sticky, not so much that it would bother you. But they get to put them on the cards and just, you know, practice making the numbers or the items, whatever it's got on the cards listed there. And let me show you real quick. I don't think I can do it holding it up in the air, so I'm going to do it this way. They can tear them to make them smaller. Like this one, you may need to use 2. Okay, but you can use them to make the little shapes. You can cut them or tear them, whatever. And the kids enjoy them. Mostly they just like shaping them and building with them and just molding them. They're just fun. They're a fun kid thing. And I love fun kid things that are teaching us too. So these are right up my alley. Again, they're called Wiki Sticks. You can get a whole collection like that, or you can get a smaller set if you don't need as many as we do. This one is actually a gift. This was a gift from for my kids at Christmas from a family member, and it's a fishing learning box. It's so cute, and I will try to link this, but again, it was a gift, so I may have trouble finding it, but you get the idea of just learning. It has all the little, I don't know if you can see, each fish is magnetic and has the numbers on them, and then there's sticks so they can pull out the fish and then count out the number of sticks to match the number on the fish. Okay, and then it has some multiplication or addition options too for the fish so that they can kind of match them up. But it's got some fine motor things. They can use these for their fish or for their sticks. It's got a couple of these so they can play together, more than one kiddo at a time. But let me show you the little fish, how cute. And they fish for them, and then they would count out like 19 of these little sticks. I think it's so cool. The numbers match inside the box, so then they know where to put them back. I think it's so cute. But the biggest thing I wanted to share with you guys about this activity in particular is these activities cost so much money, right? To collect them and to get them. And so I want to share with you guys my favorite tip. And that is when family members ask, what do my kids want for Christmas or birthday or things like that, I show them things that are going to be educational and fun and that the kids can use like in our homeschool. And it is such a good way for you to stock up your homeschool stuff, and it's stuff that the kids are going to play with and want and love, but you don't have to break the bank. So get a few now at the beginning of the school year, and then at their birthday ask for a few, or at Christmas, whatever. When people tell you they want to know what your kids want, that's a perfect time to suggest things like this. Okay guys, I am finally getting an actual set of ABC letters. We have always just had random mismatched sets, and it was fine because we just put them all together, but I'm finally picked up this year an actual set, and I like this set in particular because it had lowercase and capital letters, and that the magnet was completely covered on the bag. You can see I haven't even opened these because we haven't even gotten that far yet, but it has numbers too. I don't usually use the numbers, but I'm excited for these. They're perfect for even your bigger kids, like for spelling time, and they have to practice their spelling words, but they just don't want to write them 6 times each or whatever the rule is. I just hand them a tray, those trays I showed you earlier, the little cookie sheets, and I show them their spelling list, and then they can do them that way. They can also do their spelling test that way too. Anyways, it's just a fun way for them to learn with hands-on and kind of bridging those gaps in their brain. All right, guys, I did pick up 2 games this school year, brand new, that we're going to be using in our home. I got them from The Good and the Beautiful. We're just starting to kind of sample some of their resources, and I picked up the Compound Words game. It's Luke and Lily of the Lighthouse. There's a book that goes with it. I didn't get the book, but I did get the Compound Words card game. Again, it's brand new in our homeschool, so I haven't even used it yet. And I picked up the Parts of Speech game. I am excited to use these. This is the Treehouse Town. I'm hoping that my kiddos will be able to play together with these activities, like with those 2 card games, especially my 3 oldest who are, all involved in their grammar and things. I'm just hoping that it'll be a fun way for them to learn together and to be interactive and not just every day in their workbooks. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you got some new ideas for how your kids can learn with hands-on activities. It doesn't always have to be sitting at a table with a workbook or a reading book or whatever. You can totally teach your kids with hands-on games and activities, and that is my kids' favorite way to learn. I don't know about yours, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe, like the videos, and share them, and I will see you guys next time.